Hello guys, this is Subhash from Vishnu Institute of Technology. Today I would like to tell some Node.js interview questions. First question: what is Node.js and how does it differ from other side technologies like Apache or PHP? Node.js is a JavaScript runtime built in on Chrome V8 engine, non-blocking events and architecture for handling concurrent operations. It has single thread but capable of handling many connections simultaneously and using asynchronous inputs and outputs. Apaches or Apache or PHP. Apache is a web server software. It is like also HTML, but it differs from HTML. PHP is a server-side scripting language. Um, uh, PHP is used under backend services and traditional synchronous request response models. And second question is, what is callback function in Node.js? Why are they commonly used in asynchronous programs? Callback function is a function passed as an argument to another function to be expected later, and it is commonly used in a synchronous program to handle tasks like reading a file, writing a file, making a file, and making a request to the files. It allows the Node.js to perform non-blocking operations, executing the callback functions once the operation is completed. The callback functions are used when the operations are is used to solve the backend operations. And the third question is, what is the purpose of package.json file in Node.js projects? The main purpose of package.json in Node.js file is it manages the project's metadata and dependencies. The package.json contains all the information about your web application or any project. It has some key properties. The first, it contains the name contains the project name and the version and the project version of your project, and it has the dependencies list of the it has lot of list of the dependencies, and it has a script to automate the tasks. For example, start the project and test the project and end up the project, and to store the information in backends. It contains scripts to automate the tasks, and it mainly contain the entry point of the application like index.json files. And the fourth question is, explain the difference between require and import statements in Node.js, when and why they use one over the other. Require is commonly used in JSON files. It is a common JS module system. Uh, Require is used in JSON files. Require has synchronous and used in Node.js for module loading. It used when you want to load a module into your project. A require statement is used. Import statement. Import statement is mainly used is ES6 module system. Asynchronous are used for JavaScript modules which supports in modern JSON versions. Users require for older versions of Node.js are compatible to import of newer projects using ES. Require is used when in past days it takes a lot of time, but import used they directly importing what you require into your projects. And the fifth question is, what is the middleware in the context of Express.js? Can you give example how do you use middleware in Express.json? Middleware is a function in Express.js. It mainly used in functions that execute during the request or response cycle. In middleware, it contains some operations. It executes when the functions are requested or respond, and that means they are calling. It can modify the request or response object. End of the request or response cycles are called the test of the mode. We can modify when the request or response can happen. And the sixth question is, what is the RESTful API? How can you create and using Node.js and Express.js? RESTful API. RESTful API that follows the REST principles using HTTP methods to interact with resources. HTTP methods are mainly used to interact with the resources when it happens. HTTP methods mainly contain get, post, put, and delete methods. Get method you use to retrieve the data from one source to another source, and post method you use create your own or new data. And put method means when there is a existing data, you should to update the data. And delete that we have delete method is used to delete the data in the file. And this we have to create the RESTful API by using constant x equal to required package and constant app equal to express